What is going on? I just thought this might be kind of fun. I'm going to judge the art of a bunch of professional artists when I am not one. I think it'll be quite fun. And so obviously I had to start with number one, the first Pokemon, Bulbasaur. So I'm going to be taking a look at every Bulbasaur card art and doing a tier list about it. And first, we have this. Not gonna lie, Crystal Guardians Bulbasaur, not one of my favorites. I don't see a lot of cards from these sets that I really like that much. The chalk, the chalk art is just kind of, I don't know. It's whatever. This one doesn't really speak to me that much. I'm not gonna lie. So, it's not terrible, but I'm gonna put it in C category, I believe. I believe that's where I want to go with it. Next. Okay, this is also from Crystal Guardians. This one's definitely slightly better than the other one. I do like the colored pencil style a little bit better than the other one. The background is busy. There's a lot going on. I like that it's an action shot, but the shading is all around and all over the place, kind of. And I don't know. This one also doesn't really resonate with me, but I have to put it higher than the flower petal one. Those might move down. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, this is a card right here. It's not, the most detailed. It's not the most detailed. However, the the way the Pokemon is just kind of speaks to me. The Bulbasaur is chilling. He's sleeping on his own bud in a little pile of leaves. I do like the watercolor. It's just it's got a nice feeling to it. It's a good, peaceful card. Um, I'm honestly I'm gonna have to put this in S tier, but we'll see if it stays there. We'll see if it stays there. Okay. Praise the Sun, Bulbasaur. I do not like this one. Expedition. Yeah. I'm, this is gonna be the first D. It's just not my favorite at all. I don't really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Don't really need to say anything else about it. It's just gross. There's so much orange. His proportions are weird. The highlights are weird. It's just not my favorite. Okay, here, this is what I like to call. Well, this is a pop series, but this is what I like to call just stock standard throwaway card right here. Like the Bulbasaurs or whatever, their chins are a little inflated. They look like they've been snacking too much, but it's just like normal art. There's nothing special about it. It's not bad. We're just gonna give that a C. Here we got Bulbasaur, a little action shot going on. He's like in the middle of using his vine whip to fly through the air. This is a Secret Wonders. And the art's consistent. It's good. He stands out against the background despite it being all the exact same colors. It does kind of look like he's leaving some poo pellets behind him, but I do like this one. We're gonna give that an A. And this is kind of the same thing. A little action shot from Supreme Victors. He's jumping. He's using Vine Whip. Um, I think this one is executed a little bit better, but stylistically, I do like the art here. So I'm going to go ahead and can you tell I like it when they're moving or doing something? Uh oh, that's that's my bad. Classic Bulbasaur card. The background artwork's actually pretty busy. Pretty busy. There's a lot going on back there, but I mean it's classic. It's classic Bulbasaur. You put that in an A position. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. It's a pretty basic card. I like that he. No. I honestly, I really like this one. The background's really just like soft and well done. Everything looks like it belongs back there, and the Bulbasaur looks pretty natural in there. So I'm actually going to give this one a pretty good rating. This might also be an S. This is back to like stock standard art. He's literally like he looks copy pasted in those flowers. He doesn't really fit the background because the style is so different. I don't know if I like the blending of 2D and 3D right there. Not my favorite. This one I love this. This looks great. It's a little bright. There's a lot of highlights in this, which make his body kind of little ghostly right here. But the background's great. The Bulbasaur's great. He looks happy, and this is definitely going to get an A. His face is a little bit asymmetrical, but I love this card. What is this from? It's an EX. I mean, the water is done. The water's really nice on this. I like the light coming in from the background. A nice transition from the dark over here to the light side over here. His body is in a good position. He looks like he's like balancing over the water trying to catch a fish or something. Yeah, this is gonna be an S tier. This is a great card. I really like this one. Okay. This is from the Detective Pikachu cards, and it's really good. I just don't know that I love the movie images on the cards. It is really, it's good though, so I'm gonna give it a B. Pokemon Go. I actually really love this card. The colored pencil looks really good. He stands out against the background, and it's playful and fun, and so the unevenness of the lines and the kind of artistic freedom that the artist takes with this is nice. I'm gonna give this an A. That's a good one. Detective Pikachu again. It's just gonna go there. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great. Pokemon Go, holding a Go present. I don't like this one as much as the other one. It's honestly a really weak design. Everything's so flat, except for his tentacles. For some reason, the rest of Bulbasaur is not flat. Like the bulb and the tentacles are not flat, but everything else is. And I think there's too much white space around everything. I don't know. This is just not one of my favorites. So it's gonna go down. It's gonna go D tier. S tier. S. Illustration contest. The guy or woman, what does it say? Julie She did a great job. It's an action shot. You can tell he's using one of his abilities, having fun, using Vine Whip to shake the trees, trying to get these apples down for his buddies down there, and they're all looking in disbelief. You can tell that they're sitting here like, holy crap, he did it. We got the apples. Really cool. Really great drawing. That's an S tier right there. That's an excellent one. Ooh, not my favorite. The proportions on the face and body seem weird. I don't. The bubbles are like inconsistently sized for their density. I feel like this one's close to the camera and it's the same thickness as this one that's farther away. Same thickness as this one that's farther away. This one's kind of not as thick, but you know. You see a shot of a person over here, and I like that. I feel like he'd be like looking at his reflection, tapping it with a Vine Whip or something, or like if he was doing something other than just standing there with that blank stare on his face. I might like the card more, but as it is right now, I just feel like there could be more happening and less bubbles and sparkles, and so I'm gonna give this a C tier. Erica's Bulbasaur. I have a soft spot for these cards. This was one of my favorite sets. I loved pulling the Pokemon that belonged to the gym leaders. But that being said, this art is pretty bad. The background looks like a pixelated Windows 98 background. And the seed and the Bulbasaur, they're just there. They're really kind of just there. So for nostalgia bias, I'm gonna put this in B tier. But design wise, I think it could definitely be better. I just can't I can't make myself put a gym trainer starter Pokemon below B tier. That just feels like a travesty. What is this one? This is Scarlet Violet Bulbasaur, just a regular old Bulbasaur. The art's really good. The sun is well done, but it all feels a little synthetic. A lot synthetic. I don't know. He's having a good time. I'm feeling generous. That's gonna get a B, but it's not like special. It's not unique in any way. This art, I love this art. I love that he's kind of like camouflaged back in that little area. There's some blue speckled around to match his skin a little bit better. However, it is just kind of busy, and a lot of the plants are really flat. So I'm gonna give this an A tier. This is 100% going to be an S tier. This artwork's so nice, you know, like just it feels like if you walk in this room and your Bulbasaur is chilling there, he'd be having a great time. He'd probably greet you. Like the Pidgeys are chilling. There's plants growing around and everyone looks happy, and you know this just looks like a nice scene. Like this would be a good home. And Bulbasaur is just snoozing away, and I like that. I wish my dogs would snooze away right now because they are rambunctious and loud. So that's an S tier. That's an easy S tier. I really like this card. And this is the last one. A kind of painterly promo card. It's not bad. Everything goes well together. It's definitely gonna be higher than that one. Yeah, I think this is an A tier as well. Let me just look and see if I need to shuffle any of them. I think I have everything where I want it, you know? I think I could drop this one. I could drop this a level. But other than that, I think that we are good where we are. So, yeah, if you want to, in the comments, agree with me or tell me how wrong I am or which one of the artists that's your favorite I just insulted by not liking one of their Bulbasaur cards, go ahead and do that. And if you're going to be mean about it, just give me a follow and a like or something, sub, whatever you want to do. Anything helps. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Yeah, feel free to berate me about my opinion. Bye. And don't forget, it's an opinion. No feelings involved. Fill out.